Hey everyone, it's Jeannie with Talk to Me Tuesday. It is Tuesday, April the 20th. I'm hoping everyone's had a wonderful week, a wonderfully crafty week. I've had some things going on here. They have actually been working the last couple of weeks on trying to upgrade my sewing room, and but in order for me to get this is the Qzone frame, and not the Qnique because I could. No, I'm not ready for that. But the Qzone frame and with a Juki 2010 sewing machine. I am comfortable with these regular Juki machines, so I thought that would be it's an upgrade from my original. I'm comfortable with using it. I get a decent amount of throat space. It doesn't go all the way, but I do get a decent amount of throat space. We started on it last weekend. The pieces started coming in, and when they originally went to build it, we realized that some pieces were missing. So it didn't get completely built until this last weekend, till just a few days ago. Saturday was just the build, getting everything squared away, trying to make sure that the height was right, that sort of thing. And then Sunday, we kind of done some fine tuning because we realized we had put a few pieces on it wrong, and so we did that. And then Sunday, I actually did just a little bit of quilting on it. But I will tell you, for a good hour or two, I played around with it with no thread in it. And I have a video at the end that my husband took, and just there was like no thread in it whatsoever. So I have I went ahead and got the combo that included the stitch regulator, and I think I'm really going to like that. I have not had that ever before, and I really do think I'm going to like that. It does take some getting used to, but I've got plenty of panels, and that's what I'm using right now. This is a panel that I picked up from Joann's. It's just a big old unicorn, and I'm practicing on it. And I've got several other panels that I plan on doing. I don't have right now, in the near future, I don't plan on putting any big quilts on it, because I'm not there yet, and I really, really need to take my time. It's a goal that I've had for a very long time. To have something like this, and to but I do not want to push myself and immediately go into a queen size quilt. That's just crazy. So I feel like my quilting was pretty bad anyways, and this should definitely help me with that. So I don't want to push it. So Jennifer R., you're still going to get some of my quilts, because I'm not prepared to do any of the big stuff on it yet. Not until I'm somewhat comfortable. I have decided to go ahead and get a laser, just to mount so I can trace patterns. That should be in either today or tomorrow. And then a little bit of stenciling, just to kind of help me, try to stay in the lines, basically. So plan on doing that. With my sewing machine not being a long arm, it's a mid arm. One of the things that they said is we need to make sure, because it can only go back so far because of the I only have a limited amount of throat space. So my husband bought in some like really, really big boats, and he bolted it to the back carriage so that I'll stop no matter what. So I'm really, really, really happy with it. But I haven't completely been well the last couple of months, actually, and so I don't want to rush myself, because that's when I start making mistakes. So anyways, I did receive some mail. Jennifer O sent me, Jennifer R here a few weeks ago sent me some retro fabrics, and I had talked about taking them retro fabrics and putting them into an Elvis quilt. Well, Jennifer O sent me some Elvis panels. and I just love them so much. So it's going to be perfect because the colorway is perfect. I figure I can add some this. I could add this with what Jennifer R sent me, and then um, maybe with some black fabric. I've kind of got a thing going on in my brain, that that it will work, and I just love it so much. I just think it's so cool. Um, and I don't know if y'all remember, but at one time I had a fat head in my office, and this is the fat head that I had chosen to put in. Which, by the way, once my design wall is back up and running, which is why I'm not showing you that side of the room, it's a mess. But once my design wall is up and running, the fat head is coming back into my room. So I'm super pleased about that too. But lots of things happening. It's probably taking a bit longer than normal because, well, I'm running slow. I'm going slow. Plus, I had to get rid of a couple of pieces of furniture because I've only got so much floor space. And, this took up a whole bunch of room. So decisions had to be made. And, well, and then up underneath here, a lot of my fabric that was in this big old huge cabinet that was in my room, a lot of my fabric is now in bins up underneath my frame. So, but I have a system that is just amazing. So I'm super excited about this because I actually don't have a quilt that I'm working on right now. I kind of wrapped up several, and then I had a test one that I was doing, and I hadn't started on anything new. So this might be what's next on the list. Then the other thing, of course, I've been cleaning because, I'm doing all this rearranging and I'm cleaning, and I had made these little jar pin cushions here several years ago, and I just used different fun fabrics on it, and just made me a poof on the top, and but I can still use it, so I've got extra pins in here, or whatever I need. Well, they're starting to look pretty bad. I'm not gonna give you a close up of that because they are starting to look pretty bad. But while I was cleaning up my room, I realized that I had some more forms that I had made, and this one has like little music notes on it. This one has skull, and this one is just the blue plate paisley, and then another Doctor Who one, which happens to be what this is. And but I had already made these up, and all I do is I put a little cut right here, and I fill it up, and then I seal that back up, and then I glue it to the lid, and then it didn't fall apart. I was expecting it to kind of fall apart, but basically I glue it right there, and then I close it up. Super handy. But so I don't have to redo these. All I need to do is put a little cut, fill it, glue it, and then I'm good to go on them. So I'll be working on that a little bit, and that's it. That's all I've got going on, which is actually quite a bit. And hoping y'all have an absolutely wonderful week, a wonderfully crafty week, and I will see y'all next week. Bye!